Hey, Daniel, oh, do you know what the most exciting thing to do in the rain is?
I got a few ideas. Ooh.
Actually, it was the most exciting. I keep forgetting. It's actually the scariest thing. Like, Daniel, just imagine that when you close your eyes, a lot of people don't do this, but when you jump up that instant, that you kind of are like in midair and you realize that the rain is falling on you and in front of you, and you realize you're actually part of the cloud, which is why it becomes the scariest. Because, Daniel, you realize that you chose to jump up and then you chose to become the cloud. So actually, you also are accepting that you knew you were going to fall back down to the earth. This whole time, I had been tricking myself to think that I was any different than water that evaporated up and came down as rain. Wow, I am never listening to Cloud Cult again during my workouts. Oh, actually, that's not the scariest thing. The scariest thing that I found out today is that people have never even heard of dogma.
People still haven't heard of dogma?
Yeah, like, wait, not just dogma. Like, apparently there's this whole movie of it too, but just get this, like, people don't even understand the idea of it, and then they say they're religious. And then they like to tell you that their one religion is the right one and all the other ones are wrong. I mean, how hypothetical could it be that you're one person who's right in this whole infinite experiment called human?
They've probably just been served a sensitive monotheistic dichotomy all their lives.
Daniel, I don't know what it's called, but as far as I'm concerned, if you're ever willing to say that someone else is wrong and then not admit that sometimes you've been wrong, just because you're afraid to admit that maybe they would be right, which actually would mean that someone would be allowed to teach you something, which means then you'd be allowed to learn something new. No. That does sound like a conundrum.
Meh.
Hey, Daniel. I'm starting to have this idea that maybe I don't know that much, and maybe what's actually happening right now is I'm having my internal word be experienced in this external world. So all I'm really experiencing right now is a bunch of my own hypocrisy about not wanting to admit that maybe there might not be one, just as might not have the one be everything. So even by saying everything is greater than their one, I'm just as wrong? Huh.
What mooks?